I constantly heard this advice to focus on consistency over results, but there is one thing that always made me frustrated. Every single guy that was giving me this advice was the same guy that was getting 20k views, 30k views, 40k views, 100k views, 1 million views on their videos. The same guy that were giving me this advice were the guys that were flying on private jets, that were financially free, that were getting results already. And so that made me frustrated. I was not sure about my future. I didn't know what to do. I just didn't understand that. I was looking for a way to feel at least 10% more secure in terms of my future. And all I heard was that I just need to stay consistent. I obviously did not believe that. I was frustrated, which was a huge mistake, honestly. Because I essentially spent the entire 6 years focusing on results over consistency, which obviously led me nowhere. I failed and quit every single project that I started. And after those 6 years, I got to a point in which I realized that if that didn't work for those past 6 years, it's probably not the right way to go about things. Well, genius me. Anyways, about 6 months ago, I started this YouTube channel and I committed myself to staying consistent with this YouTube channel. I have been uploading videos every single day for the past 6 months, maybe even more. And this time, I just focused on consistency over results. So now, if you're wondering if focusing on consistency over results actually works, and you want to hear that from a guy that doesn't really fly these private jets, then you need to watch this video. So the first thing that I want to tell you to not waste your time is that yes, it does work. Focusing on consistency over results does work. Because first of all, this is not my first YouTube channel that I have ever had. Actually, I believe I had about like 5 different YouTube channels throughout my life. And I'm talking about those YouTube channels that I actually felt as if they could become something big, as if they were like serious projects of mine. And the thing is that if I would try to kind of combine all of the results that I have gotten throughout all of those channels, it would be nowhere near as to the kind of results that I got with this channel. Focusing on consistency over results actually allowed me to move further than I have ever had in my life. And that is because it allowed me to learn how to develop this mindset of never quitting. Because here's the thing, when I was starting out with this YouTube channel, I obviously did not edit anything. I did not have any thumbnails. I absolutely neglected every single piece of advice that those YouTube gurus would tell you to do if you want to grow your YouTube channel. When I started, I couldn't really speak English the way I do right now, and moreover, I was not supporting myself with the power of editing. I didn't even have any kind of studio. Right now I don't really have any kind of studio, it's just my mom's office that I'm stealing for the weekend. I was literally recording outside. I did not have any mic, I still don't have any mic right now. I did not have any camera and I still do not have any camera, I'm just recording on my phone. So as I said, I absolutely neglected every piece of advice that those YouTube gurus would give you. Which means that at the beginning especially, I was not getting any views at all. Like maybe 2 or 3 views, from which 2 of them were from my friend. And that was the case for more than 2 months of my journey. And normally I would quit. I would simply quit because I was not seeing any results. So if I was focusing on results, I would quit because there was no results for me. So yeah, it just makes sense, right? But because I committed myself to staying consistent, what then happened was in my 3rd month of running this YouTube channel and seeing no results, all of a sudden, one of my videos absolutely blew up. It got 200k views. It was more than I could ever imagine. Like, I genuinely, up to that point, I did not believe that I am the kind of person that could achieve this amount of success. Because it is a big success for me. It was a big success for me. Before that happened, all my life, I essentially felt as if I was cursed. As if even though I was putting in so much work, one time, I literally fell asleep in front of my PC because of how tired I was. Because I wanted to work so hard. And even though that was the case, I have never seen any bigger success with anything that I did. And here I was, sitting at 200k views. I was getting, at some point, 20,000 views every single day. And I was getting nice comments from people telling me to keep pushing, to continue providing value. And I want you to keep in mind that it's not because I did something differently. It's not because I all of a sudden started editing videos. It's not because I started having thumbnails. That video is unedited, is recorded with the same phone as this video, and still I was able to get lucky only because I focused on consistency. I literally did not care about results, which I was not seeing at that time. And now this is important. Why? Well, because this one situation, this one action allowed me to finally, after like 6 years of trying and failing, I was able to finally taste the success. Now, I know it's only one of over 180 videos that I have ever published on this channel. And I get that. Compared to all of the videos that I have, it's not really that big of a success. But for me, it was a turning point in my life, because that made me realize that I'm not actually cursed. If I focus on consistency, that is what I realized. But if I focus on consistency over results, I will essentially give myself opportunities to become lucky and to finally see more success. And now, if that would be yet another video that, went viral, I would be mad, literally mad. Why? Because that one video brought to me a lot of audience that was not really my target audience, which I did not really have at that time. So I was happy about it. But now, since I'm trying to help men, lost men, find their life's purpose and work towards the things that truly matter in life, I now know that those 200k people that watched that video were not really people that are inside of my target audience. And so right now I could tell that this one video going viral actually hurt my channel, because then algorithm was kind of lost and it couldn't really figure out who to push my videos to. But I will never say that it was something bad for me, that it was actually bad. Why? Because that one single thing allowed me to realize that I am not cursed, that I am able to achieve all of the things that I wanted to achieve in life. I am capable of achieving my goals. That is what I realized. And not only that, but also, as I said, I was able to finally, build this mindset of never quitting. I was able to make a lot of changes inside of my head and realize so many things. And the most important one of those things is the title of this video, which is that focusing on consistency over results is absolutely OP. And that is what you should be doing right now. And listen, I'm not saying you that because I have some kind of consistency course to sell you. I literally have nothing to sell you at this point. I'm only right now working on a paid product. So I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to convince you to follow me and all of that stuff. That's not my goal here. I'm trying to literally save you years of trial and error that you might be going through, because you will again see some videos of people who fly those private jets who are financially secure, and they will tell you that focusing on consistency is the thing rather than focusing on the results. And you will not believe them, just as I didn't. But it's completely understandable. But here I am, a guy who does not make a single dollar out of this YouTube channel. I literally turned off the monetization of this channel. So I'm not making a single dime out of you watching this video. I'm not gaining anything. I'm just providing genuine value. And I'm telling you, brother, focus on consistency. Screw the results. They don't matter. Focus on consistency. Because that is how you will be able to, just as I did, develop this mindset of never quitting and stick with your project for long enough to give yourself the opportunity to, as I said, become lucky and actually see success. Alright, so that's everything from me for this video. I hope you found value in it. If that's the case, you can like it, you can subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, you can join our free community, which is in the description. And yeah, other than that, thank you for watching, and as always, keep pushing.